There are two main inspirations for Stonewylde. The first one was a hare, a beautiful golden hare, which I encountered one day when walking in some woodland nearby. It was just sitting on the path in front of me in a pool of sunlight, and I looked at this hare and it looked at me, and something strange passed between us. And I went home and researched about hares, Googled them, and I discovered that they're linked to folklore and witchcraft, and the hare is a creature of transformation. And the more I researched it and discovered, the more I was drawn into this whole different world of paganism and the idea of magical creatures. And the other thing that inspired me to write Stonewylde was a massive walled estate in Dorset. It's a very big country estate, and it's walled for miles and miles and miles around, and no one can go in there. And I used to drive past it and imagine this special secret community where time is not exactly stood still, but where things are done differently. And that was the thing that really got me thinking the ideas for Stonewylde. Stonewylde is a magical community set in Dorset, in the south coast of England, and the people who live there have cut themselves off from the outside world. It's a contemporary community. They have computers and things like that, but they also make all their own food, grow their food, make their own clothes. It's a feudal society, so there are hall folk and villagers, and the hall folk are the people who sort of rule the community. And it's a place where the old pagan religions are followed and the full moon is honoured. And into this magical place comes a girl from the outside world. And the Stonewylde series is all based around the story of what happens to her once she's there. Stonewylde is all about green magic, which is the innate magic within the earth, the power of nature. Nature is the most powerful force of all. So green magic focuses on the 8 festivals of the year, which is what the pagan people always followed, and also the full moon and the power of the moon and how that affects us. So it's a different type of magic to casting spells and using wands and that type of thing. It's something that's there that we can all tap into and use. And at Stonewylde they all tap into the green magic. Sylvie is the main character, perhaps, at Stonewylde, although there are several main characters. She's the young girl who's badly bullied at school, but she's suffering from what I think of as 21st century diseases. So she has eczema and asthma and allergies, and she really is reacting to everything in the outside world. And she's sent to Stonewylde by a doctor for some healing. It's a place where the power of nature will heal, and it's a place where there are no allergens around, there is no pollution, and all the food's chemical free, and it's an ideal place to be if you're suffering like that. So she comes to Stonewylde, and at first everything seems idyllic, and she thinks she's found complete heaven. It's bliss.